Are you at the point of no return? Basically, you can't go back to the old, it's collapsing, and the new hasn't really arrived yet, or partly, and you're kind of that, not really in between, but not really knowing what's going on. There is things, you're sick or you're tired. Well, at the moment there is a heightened energy, so I'm pretty tired. It's also very hot, but yeah, I feel the tiredness, I feel the heightened energy, so I take it easy. So I thought, let's go to the park and shoot the video here. What I'm going to talk about, which is really important, and I want to go with you beyond the point of no return. And what I mean with the point of no return is that you can't anymore do the old way. Like, for example, doing your job, right? Making money. We did it, we thought of a project, we thought of something of how can I make money? Okay, I become this person, I have a profession, I do this. Or when you're your own business, have your own business, you think of a project. But it's the old way is thinking, how much will it bring me? How much will it give me? Can I pay the rent for that, with that? And we do things to gain money. Although what we do, we might love and we feel with such a passion. But there's still that thinking of, will it make enough? And how am I going to make enough? Or when you're making enough, more like, okay, how much is that going to make? Or how can I create more? And even it's I need to do something to get something, right? That whole structure, there's A and then is B. I need to do something to get something. So it is a doing. If I do something, it gets me somewhere. And that is no longer working. So if you're still in there trying to make that happen, it doesn't work anymore. It's falling apart. It's collapsing. So you might, if you're still trying to hold on, you might see that in your life. Things collapse. Finances stop coming in. You lost your job. Your health is crap. You're back to where you were many years ago. And you think, how? I was already so much more awakened, enlightened, and aligned, and no, I don't know what. And then you're back. It's only happening, and I work with a lot of starseeds, and I notice it. It's really happening, and I don't blame you for it. I mean, I've going through it, been going through it, have moments that I'm falling back. It is such a new way, and I'm coming to that in a moment, of functioning. But it's hot. The only way what we can get out of the misery, the mud, is by stepping in the new way. And that's why I call the new way functioning, the beingness. Moving from the doingness to the beingness. Although you still do when you be. Let me explain. What this video is really about, what I hope you can take away in the end, is how can I let go of the old and trust the new? Because a lot of people are stretched, like it's all fine and well, but then I can just really be in the state of everything will come to me and everything is fine, and then all of a sudden I have no more money, and it's like, but now I need to do something to get it. The old way. And it doesn't want. Every time you try it, it doesn't want. You might notice that. Okay. So then there's a point that you have already decided, most likely, I don't want to do it like that anymore. I don't want to work so hard to get something. I don't want to make things happen in the old way. Then there's kind of that in-between phase. It's mushy, it's ugly, it's ego death, it's void, it's shadow time, and all that. And then you move to the new, but you still, sometimes you can move back, like you don't move fully, like. So from doing to being. And I got this beautiful question that inspired me to make this video yesterday. But I'm in that state and I'm doing so much. I love the doing part. I've said, yeah, it's not that you don't do anything and I meditate on top of the mountain or on this tree here that I'm sitting on. You still do things, but in a very different way. Let me explain. And you might know already what I'm talking about, but still, it is every time hitting more and more, deeper and deeper, and I understand more of it. So perhaps this is a different way that I explain it, which hits you, again, a deeper understanding. So being is being in that full alignment, just in trust, is not trying to serve others, not trying to help others. It's more in the space of, I'm here. If you need me, I'm here. Come to me. I am here. So it's more about becoming magnetic And that's not in the sense of doing it. It's just being absolutely aligned with who you are. In that sense, becoming a... I think I need to sneeze. Yeah, I'm not going to cut this video, so you will be part of it. There we are. So it's that state of surrender, that state of trust, that state of beingness. And most of you know what that is, right? Okay, but then I'm there. How do I get my finances in order? You don't. You don't get it in order. You just are in that state of being, and from there you feel, all right, this is what really wants to move through me. This is what really wants to be expressed. So you don't just stay zen and being and meditate all day. It is about you living. But from that state of beingness, from that state of I know what I am, from that state of alignment, from that beingness, magnetic, you become it. And anyway, for anything to change, you need to become it. So how then be super, super creative and super out there and doing things and making yourself visible and all that? It's still there. The old way was, look at me, look at what I'm doing. Or from the limiting belief that I'm not good enough, or I'm not visible, or I'm not worthy. You show yourself, you present yourself, you try to overcome those limitations. That's the old way. The new way, if anything that you try to do to overshadow or try to overcome from the space of your limitations, it doesn't want to work. You need to work your ass off to make it work. You need to work really, really, really hard, and then still it's hard. And it might work for a little bit, and you need to work even harder to make it happen, because it wants to break down, it wants to go, it wants to release. And if you feel you're breaking down and all the shit is still coming up, well, the energy is helping you with it. That's why we have this heightened energy. It is helping you to let go of the old. So the sooner you might have your leg stretched, right, between those two spots, the sooner you take the other leg with you to the side of being, the sooner that will stop, the easier that will become. And things are coming to you and for you, and it's the ease, the rest within, the knowing what you are. And yeah, let's dive a little bit more into it. I should have put this somewhere because it gets tiresome to hold it so long. But anyway, I'm going to give a masterclass. I call them Starclasses. When do I do that? The 25th of June. Insights. All the details will be inside my Starseed Living Facebook group. Join there. It's things are happening every week. Oracle hours for free, and we have quantum healing, and we just did a quantum play date where we play in the field, and whatever is there to discover. We went inside to the Mount Shasta, or the inner world of Mount Shasta. Actually, it was beautiful, 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 beautiful. Anyway, we're doing a lot of things there, and one of them is 25th of June, although it will be on Zoom, but a star class around this topic. I will put a link below as well. What I want to do now, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna tune in to see what wants to come through now. I'm gonna channel. Okay, we're gonna channel. With who are you going to channel? Okay, with those 88 beings, a lot of them. Thank you for being here. Love that you're showing up here and help. I need to stand up a bit. Oh, it's so. This is where I am. Beautiful. Yes. So let's tune in. What wants to come through? Are you still with me? Let me see what I have to say about this. Oh, they love this topic. Yes. I hope you can still hear me with the train. It's so weird to stand here with my eyes closed, people passing by there on the path. Okay, here we go. It's wonderful to be here, and it's wonderful to connect with you on this important topic: how to function in a new world, how to let go of the old, and trust that the new will bring you what you need. let us be a bit of a confirmation there. Let us let you feel into the energy where that is already realized. So I want to ask you, thank you. We want to ask you to step into the reality where you be, where you are. Alice was talking about doing and being, so we use that term. But where you are, it's already. It, what? It? You, yourself, your divine essence. You are it. You don't have to work to become anything. You don't have to, no longer it's A to B. It is you being it. There's nothing else that is required of you. And how in the state of itness can you then attract all these things to you? Well, you don't. You don't attract anything to you. It's already there. So that state of beingness is you reconnecting with all that you already are and all that is already there. The other part, the doingness, is where you need to create it, where you need to manifest it, where you need to go be a go-getter. Go get it. Where you need to make it work. And they're saying really like, to them it's just so obvious. It's so like, why would you want that? And why would you, when you know already this new way of being, because you have felt it, you know it, why would you go back to that in your sense of desperation? So let's see this time now, what you're in is helping you to let go, because honestly, the only thing that is possible for you now is just be it. I feel we're repeating here. Can we have some practicalities here to help people to be it, please? Yes. Feel into yourself. And when you feel into yourself, just imagine that you are it. Oh, that's going to be helpful. All right, let's roll with this. We're rolling anyway. It's so funny. So, okay, sorry, let me continue. So, yes. We love your humor, but we're actually pretty serious about it. Feel into and imagine that all you wish and desire is already there. Nothing is outside of you. There's actually nothing outside of you. There is nothing outside of you. Just hear that. Just know that everything is already in your field. Everything is already present. You are everything. There's no separation, and you might feel as a separation. That's the old way. The new way is to know and to feel that you are everything. You just choose where to focus on. And you're not lack, although that's also part of your composition, because you are everything. Now you are then not just lack. You are also abundance. You are also all that. So where do you want to focus on? Because you are everything. And you just focus on, if that's what you are, focus on, and that's what they feel many are, focusing on that limitation. And even if it's not because you're very much in the beingness, but there, whatever is not flowing in your life, whatever is not there at the moment that you wish to be, it's because you are in between of the beingness of it, because it's there already in your field. So let go of you not being it. And remember that you are it. Remember that you are everything already. So let go of any limitation, any belief that if I now have this mantra and I meditate in it and I sit with it and I do whatever I need to do to get there, then you're getting yourself out of it. Oh, hello. So yeah. Kees, it's Kees. Hallo Kees. Ja, ik ben net de video aan het opnemen. Alright, a Dutch doggy. Let's see if they have any last wise words to say. Be what you are. Feel what you are. And don't limit anything there. Don't limit anything. And it's not about what you want to have in your life. It is what you are in your life. You are the center of it all. There's nothing without you creating it. You are the center of everything. You are it all. So connect with that allness. Don't seek it outside. Don't make it happen. Be it. Be it now. Right, so we could have put Eckhart Tolle under here. It becomes more and more like that, right? But yeah, thank you. I think they're done. So clear, so beautiful. And if you feel like, yeah, sure, but what? How? Come to the Starclass. I will be more practical and help you step by step to get more there. Because, and that, I want to come back to that, I said that in the beginning, that's the last element. How can I then do when I'm in the state of being? Well, you're there in the state of being, and then what wants to do? What wants to be created? What wants to move from you? What wants to move you? And I always like this image that we don't need to have to know the steps in front of us to get somewhere. You only need to look down is, where am I putting my next feet, right? Where am I getting just underneath, you just step, you walk. And then you will notice when you stepped, oh, there's a stone underneath my feet that carried me, because you're carried. You don't need to know the steps. And that's the difficulty, is that not knowing, no guarantees. There's no freaking guarantees there. Well, there is. The more you do it, the more you see, the more you hear people around you doing it, being it, doing the beingness. And it works for them. And it will work for you. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm 1000% sure it does, because it's the only choice we have. So in the Starclass, we do these practical steps. So how do I then do that? Because it is simple, it sounds simple, and for somebody it's like, oh yeah, got it, and others, you know. All right, so let's finish with that. It was absolutely beautiful to be here in this heat outside in the forest here of Amsterdam, and absolutely delighted we did it together. Much love, and rest well. Be. I wish you to be. Much love. Bye bye.